I was going to drop these round for Mac and Mia. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a lovely thought.
Hello? Isaac, what's wrong?
Hiya. You okay? You don't look too good.
Just finished up in a car crash.
Well, wasn't that one over in Bow, was it?
Phil, what's he got to do with it?
Jay said that it was helicopters and everything. Family or something.
Family of four, yeah. 13-year-old girl dead. Mum's dead. Dad and the son are touch and go at Wolford General.
That's terrible. What happened?
Hit and run. Dad was a vicar. He had a cross in the rearview mirror. It didn't help them, did it?
Denise, are you there?
Well, all right, calm down, I'm coming.
The little boy must have only been about 3. Still clinging onto his little cuddly lion. Must be his favourite. Had the bikes wrapped up on the car. Must have been going on holiday or something. Imagine that, just whole family just gone.
Just makes you realise how lucky you are to go home to the people you love, eh?
Little Leo, the lion, go.
Are you a friend of Lydia's? I'm sorry. My son, he loved her. And my granddaughter, too.
How's Raymond?
You'll survive. And so will my son. He's not the only one who has faith. I'll get us a coffee. Are you religious too, then? He's a God-fearing man, my son. And look where all that praying got him, Left for dead by cowards, with a daughter to bury and a son with no mother. He didn't deserve this. None of them did. Do you want to see him?
Mrs. Dawkins. Can I have a word?
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Will you take me to him?
Are you family?
I am.
Back again?
Yeah, I just thought I bought you a coffee.
Been quite a night. But he's gonna pull through.
Oh, thank God. Sorry. It's just all, it's a bit much.
Well, I can see that you want to help. He's gonna need new pajamas tonight. I really don't want to leave him. I can give you my number if there's any problems, and I can give you some cash.
No, it's fine, I'll get them.
You sure you're okay to come back?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I want to be here.
Dropping it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
So what'd you buy then? Something saucy for the bedroom?
No, it's nothing. I'm going to take it back anyway.
Right, let's work. Gotta take it.
We off to see your dealer.
Do you want to say that a bit louder?
You had no right to accuse my son.
I've got every right. I don't want my granddaughter being taught by a druggie.
I'll give it a rest. He ain't a druggie. And you know it.
Who asked you, eh?
Going off to the school like a good little choir boy. Did you forget the fact that you used to be addicted to crack? Or that just a few days ago your son was hauled off by the police? Or that you have got a criminal record so thick you could use it as a murder weapon?
So what?
You're an hypocrite. And you know you are. He is a good teacher. He's just trying to make an honest living, and you just got to wreck all of that. Go on about your precious granddaughter. She ain't going to make it to her 18th birthday without one of you behind bars. You Mitchells. You're just a bunch of criminals.
We get your missus to wind her neck in.
Your darling little Lexi. She is safer with the likes of him than she will ever be with you.
We just stop.
Those pyjamas. I'm sorry, but something's come up. I really am sorry.
Who was that?
Oh no, it's nothing. It's no one. It's okay.
Well, I need answers. Oh, what? That was normal, was it? Just let rip like that, Phil Mitchell?
He grassed up Isaac. I was defending him.
Look, that is not our fight, all right? We don't need that grief.
Okay, I shouldn't have let him get to me, but when I see him there like that, when I'm reminded of what he's like, then, my blood boils.
Yeah, well, he's dangerous.
I know. And don't worry, I'm not going to go near him. I've got no reason to go near that man. Ever again.
Oh, Shepard, it kind of looks like you dug your own grave. Take the woman back and keep the...
Hello, Moto.
You all right?
15. You got it in gold? On the boat.
We'll keep doing knobs on him, but it's looking good.
Brought the pyjamas.
If you're gonna let him down, he's better off without you.
I know. I'm sorry. If I'm honest, his mum and dad, I hadn't seen him in a while, and we weren't exactly talking. But I do want to help.
Go in if you like. I have a call to make.
Thanks. I'm so sorry, darling. When I gave you up, I never thought that you needed a family that wanted you. I couldn't give you that. Not then.
Mummy.
I'm...
Mummy.
Oh, sweetheart. He was asking for his mum, so I just thought that I didn't know what to say.
Right. Right, he doesn't know.
Oh. I'll leave you alone.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry. Sorry, I must have just fallen asleep. Sorry, I'll get going.
A woman comes out of nowhere and stays all night by a child's bedside.
What?
I'm not even allowed to do that. And I'm his grandmother. But you're a friend of the family.
Yeah.
A family you haven't seen in a few years.
Well, we kept in touch.
How?
They wrote.
Letters?
This is terrible. Terrible. I mean, for you, especially, losing a son. But this is so hard for Raymond. He's just a baby. He's 3 years old.
Are you being honest about who you really are, Denise? I think it's best you don't come anymore.
Where have you been?
Friends.
Of friends. Is that it? Is that all I get?
Jack.
Dad, do I have to go?
Yes.
I don't have the strength to talk about it right now.
Denise!
But my teeth are fine!
Amy, get yourself ready. I'm getting too old for this, Denise. I just don't have the heart to get jealous anymore. I mean, all that rubbish. Me not trusting you, wondering where you are. I had to go at Isaac out in the square because this is in my head. Now, if you're seeing someone, all right, you just tell me and we'll call it a day. I'm actually right, aren't I?
No, you're not. You're not. I'm not seeing anyone.
Then what's happening? You're telling me it's not what I think and that you can't tell me. I mean, when can you tell me?
I don't know.
Where were you last night?
With Raymond.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I feel so much better, thank you. Yeah, no, yeah, I've got your number, so... Cheers. All right, cheers, bye-bye, bye.
Was that your counsellor? Ben told me.
Support officer, yeah. I think I could speak to her every day for a year and it still wouldn't get that scene out of my head.
You're the one who wanted to be a copper.
It's just messed me up a bit, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. Can't control my behaviour. They were good people. Decent. Never skips a day of church. Just trying to live a life. They adopted that boy, you know? Gave him opportunities. Little Raymond. 3 years old. All alone. It just don't feel right.
That was his name, was it? Raymond?
Yeah. I'm going to give the hospital a ring. See how he's getting on.
"3 years trying to take the decision that I made and just lock it away. It's been a hard 3 years. Because you don't just make a decision like that and then it's done. It's like you have to keep on making it every single day. And then I'm thrown into this situation where I'm given a chance to maybe make it differently. I was there when his grandmother told him that he didn't have any parents anymore. But he does have parents. He does. He has a mother. And when I saw him, Jack, I fell in love with him. He is my son, Jack, and I love him. I can't see him anymore.
Why?
Why? Phil. He's a few doors away. If he finds out, and I don't care what it costs me, I don't care if I never get to see him again for the rest of my life, but Phil Mitchell will never get anywhere near my boy. If it's about the other day, I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away.
It's not. This is, it's not an easy way to say this, but Raymond is... Both his parents were his adopted parents. They're both dead. Car crash.
Right.
He's fine. He's in hospital, but he's gonna be okay. You already know, didn't you? You didn't think it was worth telling me.
No.
So it's all right for you to have a relationship with him, just not me, yeah?
I don't have a relationship
Yeah,
with
well,
him.
you've been seeing him, haven't you?
To make sure he was okay. Look, it doesn't matter anyway. Ellie figured out who I was and she told me to go, so it's closed.
Ellie?
Yes, Raymond's grandmother.
Oh, you got close, have you?
No, she didn't want me around and she's right, it is over.
He's lost the people that brought him up. He's 3 years older. I can't just turn my back at him just when he needs me, can I?
He doesn't need you. He's got his grandmother.
Ellie?
We made a decision.
But who really made that decision, Denise? Eh?
Both of us.
But who wanted to get rid of him and who wanted to keep him, eh?
Phil, you can't have contact with him.
He knows.
Who knows?
Phil, about Raymond's accident, about his adoptive parents, about me going to see him.
What's he going to do?
What do you think?
Look, he's already made a decision, all right? He can't go back on it.
I did.
Yeah, well, that's different.
No, not really. I wanted to see Raymond, and I did. And you think he cares about the rules? He's going to find a crack, and he's going to work on it and work on it until it opens, and then Raymond is the one that's going to suffer.
No, he won't.
You know what that lot are like when it comes to family. Look at Ben. Look what he did to Dennis. He destroyed him. In the end, he wasn't even a person to Phil. He was just a prize.
Well, I'm not going to let that happen.
It's already happening.
What's Denise send you over, did she?
She don't know I'm here. She's worried, though.
She? What about?
Raymond.
Well, worried I might try and help him or offer my support since he's lost both his parents.
No, worried that you'd be back in his life.
He's my son.
You gave him up.
Is that it?
Stay away from him.
Thanks for the visit.
You owe me, Phil.
And how'd you work that one out?
Well, just before Christmas. Me in the pit of the arches, covered in petrol, with a gun to my head. Not the sort of thing I want to share with my colleagues, but it might make them look a bit more closely at a few things.
So you're grass now?
Grass. I'm a sworn officer of the Metropolitan Police Service, and it's my duty to report any crime that I'm witness to.
It's months ago. Who's gonna care, eh?
No matter if they care. Might get them poking around, though. Stay away. It's gonna be all right.
You doing dinner?
So sit down. Your brother, Raymond.
Yeah.
Well, him and his adoptive parents were in a car crash. Both of them were killed.
That was him, Callum's one?
Yeah. But he's okay. He's going to pull through.
So what's going to happen? You've seen him?
Of course I have. No matter what anyone says. Nothing is going to stop me from seeing my family. Okay.
My grandson. He's a fighter. He'll be okay. You got family here?
Yeah. My granddaughter broke her leg playing on the swing.
I did that once. Blind drunk. 16 at the time. Ilford Common. You from around there?
No, but it's Mum and Dad's old stomping ground, you know. They used to take me to the old Halfpenny pub. Before they both got barred.
What for?
Nigging the dartboard.
What were their names? I might have known them.
I doubt it. Peggy and Eric.
Nah, sorry.
Long time ago.
I'm Ellie, by the way.
Phil.
She'll have to stay in a while? Your granddaughter?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Well, probably see you around.
Yeah. See you around.
Well, it paid back for the cheese sandwich yesterday.
Cheers.
You're so lucky. Your family are so close. Just make sure you hang on to them.
Yeah.
Poor little boy. Everyone he loved best. Sorry, I'm not usually this up for talking feelings. Must be something about you.
What can I say? I'm known for my sensitive nature.
Would you sit with him for 5 if your granddaughter's still in physio? I just got a couple questions.
Yeah, of course.
Max said you wanted to see me. Lola?
Yeah, I know this isn't my place to say, but I won't be bullied, Denise. And me and you know what it means to be a mum, right?
What?
I know what's up with you. And I feel for you, I really do. But if Phil... Denise, he's been seeing your little boy behind your back, all right? Down the hospital, he's pulled the wool over some granny's eyes from what I can make out. I just thought you deserved to know. Sorry.
Ellie? It's Denise Fox. No, please don't hang up. I need to see you. Well, it is. It is. Very important. How's Raymond? Look, I'm not planning on visiting him or anything. That's not why I called.
So why did you?
I hear he's been having another visitor. Phil Mitchell. There's something you should know, and he ain't gonna tell you. Me and Phil. He's Raymond's dad. Now, I don't know what line he's been spinning you, but he's been seeing him under false pretenses.
Like you.
Phil's not good news. And that's part of the reason that I gave Raymond up for adoption in the first place, him and his family. They shouldn't have anything to do with that little boy.
Is that it?
Is that all you've got to say? But you haven't even told me how he is.
Oh, come on, Dad, not football again, eh?
Oh, we ain't had any months, have we? Oh, get rid of him, will you? Whoever it is. It's going to be a cracker, I'm telling you.
I want to see your dad.
What are you doing?
Shut up. I know. OK?
You know what?
Everything.
You should go a mastermind.
And more to the point, Ellie knows now too. I ain't having it, Phil. I ain't having you mess up another kid's life.
Oi, what's that mean?
Do you really want Jack to go straight to his DCI?
What do you mean Ellie knows?
She knows who you are. As in who you really are. And why you've been lurking around that hospital all this time like a bad smell.
Listen, Denise, what my dad does or does not do has got nothing to do with you, is it?
No. How do you think I found out in the first place? Lola thinks you're way out of order and all.
How did Lola find out?
And yeah, I know, I did the same. I lied to Ellie, and it was wrong. I know, so I stopped. And now I've stopped you too. Excuse me.
She ain't picking up.
Good.
What?
With you in this state, who knows what damage you'll do?
The damage has already been done.
So don't make it worse. Dad, where are you going now?
To the hospital.
Dad!
Listen, she cannot pick up the phone. She can't stop me seeing my son.
Yes, she can. She can, Dad, especially if you're going to bulldoze in there all guns blazing. Dad, all you're going to do is you're going to prove Denise right. That you're bad news, that Raymond shouldn't go anywhere near you.
You know, I weren't Dennis's dad. Not properly. Not like you and Lou. But I'd have done anything for that boy, anything. And that, Ben, that is how I feel about Raymond. Yeah, I've lost him once before. I can't lose him again.
You can't just go charging into that hospital, neither.
Well, go on then, say it. Ah, come on. I'm going to get frostbite from this cold shoulder if this keeps on. I was wrong. I should never have got involved. But yeah, I should have. And you know what? Ben should have and all. You're ancient. You've got an excuse. What's his, eh?
What's your mouth, you?
And if you thought someone was muscling in on Lexi...
I ain't muscling in on anyone. At least we know whose side you're on now, don't we?
If Denise had pulled something like that, I'd be telling her exactly the same.
She did.
Yeah, until she saw sense. I mean, you get involved in all sorts, and I don't say nothing, do I? Hear no evil, see no evil. That's me. None of my business. I mean, motors, warehouses... I don't care, Phil. I'm not exactly Snow White, am I? But kids, you just don't mess with that. It's out of order. And I tell you what, you want me and Lexi to go, just say we will, yeah? Oh, Phil.
What?
Was just gonna blank you. But 10 calls last night? You're obviously the persistent type. So let's get this straight, shall we? I don't need this. Raymond don't need this. Stay away.
I just wanted to check it was all right.
And you did. And then you came back. So what was that all about? You're a real piece of work. All those crocodile tears for that poor little granddaughter of yours.
I lied and I'm sorry, okay?
Didn't you think I'd find out?
I didn't think that far ahead. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
Leave us alone. We both got enough on our plates. Especially now.
What's that mean?
Just do one, okay?
I said, what does that mean?
And I told you.
Yeah. And I'm the persistent type, remember?
He needs a procedure, okay?
What?
To get some bones pinned. I thought we got through the worst. And there's a waiting list for it till God knows when.
What?
So maybe now you'll understand why I'm in no mood for lying lowlifes like you.
What is this?
Oh, here we go.
What are you doing?
Ellie! Ellie! Ellie!
I warned you what would happen if you kept up with this.
Yeah, and I weren't listening.
My BCI gets chapter and verse about Christmas and everything.
And I still ain't listening.
Ellie!
Ellie!
George, Phil's just going to go back to doing what he's always done. Knocking out dodgy motors.
And what if he doesn't? What if he keeps on seeing him?
Look, his gran didn't exactly seem too friendly just now.
But she was there, though, wasn't she? With him. Why?
This is exactly the point. Exactly the reason it should be a clean break. Because once you go down this road of half in a kid's life, half out a kid's life, everything just gets messy.
But I'm not half in, half out of Raymond's life, though, am I? It's only Phil that seems to have some sort of, inside track right now. Anyway, it doesn't make any difference, does it? What I say, what you say. Because Phil is going to do exactly what he wants.
Yeah, well, I've told Phil I wouldn't let it lie. All right, and I meant it.
Phil doesn't seem to think so, does he? Not too sure I do either.
Ellie, wait. Yeah. Ellie! Listen, just let me out.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull now?
No tricks, no stunts, all right? You tell me to stay away from him from now on, I will. But I can help, can't I? You know, if you need something. You said he's on a waiting list. So can he go private? Because I'll pay, yeah? I just want to help.
Where is it?
Oh, this is his bed.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Raymond Dawkins, has he been moved somewhere?
Raymond? He's been discharged.
What's to another unit?
No, he's gone home.
What about his treatment? He needs a procedure, some bones need pinning.
Raymond doesn't need any more treatment.
He's on a waiting list.
He's fully recovered.
You're not going in today?
Can't face him. This is what I dreaded, making the decision. The right decision to give Raymond up. And Kim kept telling me I would regret it. But I wanted to do right by him. I didn't want him being caught up in the middle of two stupid, middle-aged people whose only contact was a drunken 15-minute bunker. I wasn't supposed to see him again. Phil was never supposed to get his claws into him.
Look, it's going to be okay. I'm going to sort Phil out today.
Yeah, and what are you going to do, have another little word with him? Because that worked, didn't it?
You've got to trust me. I'm going to make this go away.
Look, I know I'm late, all right? But I've had a busy morning. Okay, no, I don't need reminding. Yeah, I'm on my way. Phil? Ben told me about Ellie. I'm sorry. Listen, I thought I could report her for fraud. Try and get your money back.
No, it ain't about the money. But thanks. Getting used to losing sons now, aren't I? I just can't stop thinking about my boy.
Nephew. Hey.
What do you think about it? I do like it. I mean, hungry big cat can spell trouble.
Ben? Ben? Ben, listen, I've been doing some digging at work about this Ellie Dawkins.
Callum, we talked about this, all right? I don't want you risking your job because of family stuff.
Listen, her real name is Ellie Nixon. She's bad news. The whole family are the same. That car crash that killed Raymond's parents, it was a retaliation attack on Ellie. She's the reason that they're dead. Where's Phil?
He's upstairs.
Right.
Callum, you can't tell him. It will start a war. It will be bad for all of us.
She's dangerous, Benny. She's got Raymond.
My dad can't know.
Can't know what? She's got to be able to get an address, hasn't she?
Well, I've got an address. And a landline.
Well, hand it over then.
Dad, no, you can't just go and knock on the door.
What, you think I'm just going to let her get away with this?
Look, we can make a plan.
Just give it here, will you? What are you looking at him for?
Right, look, I've sent it to you.
You ain't thought this through.
Think it through. I ain't done nothing but think about it. That woman is a wrong one. And the £5,000, that was just bait.
Ellie Nixon speaking.
And this is Phil Mitchell. Now, you listen to me. I want my son.
Dad, you heard what Callum said yesterday. Ellie Nixon is dangerous. What makes you think she's going to turn up? What if she's not alone? You're going to need backup.
Listen, you want to make yourself useful, get some stuff in that a 3-year-old needs, because I'm bringing my son home. You're late.
You're lucky I'm here at all. It's not exactly quick fit, is it?
You lied to me.
Makes us even then, don't it? Your £5,000 gets you 5 minutes to say whatever it is you want to say. Spit it out.
I know the old Bill are investigating the car crash. I know your son was driven off the road in a revenge attack meant for you.
Know a lot, don't you?
Well, it can't sit easy with you. And you said to me yourself, you had regrets about your son's death.
What's your point?
Nixon's, Mitchell's, family comes first. It has to.
Which is why my grandson means the world to me.
But you're prepared to put him in danger. Huh? And Raymond was lucky to survive that car crash. You know, he might not be so lucky next time.
There won't be a next time.
Are you sure about that? You prepared to gamble with his life, eh? Your grandson that means the world to you. And can you really face another coffin? Eh? Now, he'd be safe with me, with his real family. I want my son.
Safe. With your family. You mean Ben, who got shot in your boozer and then lost his hearing because you botched a simple robbery? Or your daughter who fled the country? And how about young Dennis? How did you face his coffin? I know all about you. Raymond would be safer being brought up by a pack of wolves than by your lot. So come on, what else you got? What? Nothing. You think I'd buy that pathetic play? How dare you insult me? I'm not an unreasonable woman. I can see how much that boy means to you. We both lost sons.
So what are you saying?
You can have Raymond.
Just like that?
Just like that. But it'll cost you 150 grand. That didn't take you long, did it?
My garage, half an hour. And bring my son.
I let myself in. You could do with a stronger lock.
Where's Raymond?
That my money?
Well, I'd come and see what all the fuss was about.
I see Junior doesn't like being left out. How's the hearing?
It's 80 grand.
Dad,
I
no.
need more time to get the rest.
I asked for 150, not a deposit.
Yeah, well, you scammed us out of 5 grand last week, so who's to say you ain't gonna do it again, eh?
You call that a scam?
80 grand now, more to come, and then what? Like, Dad, she could be bleeding you dry for years.
You know, you're really starting to get on my nerves.
Good. Do not give her the money. All right, don't give her anything until she hands Raymond over.
Is that why someone shot him? To shut him up?
Who the hell do you think you are?
All right, that's enough, okay?
I suggest you have a long, hard think about how much Raymond is worth to you.
Well, more than he's worth to you. I mean, who sells their grandkid?
I said that's enough.
Dad, you cannot trust her, okay? She's taking you for a ride.
Haven't you any control over him?
If you're gonna get Raymond back, you've got to do it legit, okay? You've got to get the lawyers involved, you've got to get the courts involved, all right? You can't let her play you like this.
Ben's right. You ain't getting another penny.
I can see you have some things you need to sort out, so I'll give you some time. But I'm warning you, you don't want to mess me around.
I told you. You ain't getting another penny. But you want a war? You got one. How you do it, I want full custody. All above board and to the letter of the law.
That's just not realistic. The Nixons have a reputation, admittedly a lot worse than yours, but I don't think a couple less convictions is really going to swing it in your favour.
You got to be able to do something.
You inveigled your way into meeting the child under false pretences. Frankly, you don't stand a chance.
Raymond is not safe with that woman. You know, if she's clever enough to play the system, why can't you?
The courts won't sign over a child to someone with a criminal record like yours. There's no way around that.
Well, that's it then.
Maybe not.
Yeah, could work. Would be legal. But you can't force her into it. You have to be honest.
Smooth talker, my speciality.
You need to appeal to her instincts as a mother. Well, let's talk it through properly so you know exactly what's involved. She says no, it's over.
Don't want to know. And now I've got Callum breathing down my neck, telling me to stand down.
Callum?
Phil's obviously told him to have a word. I warned him. I said, you get too close to Phil, this is going to happen. All right, you're going to get dragged into his sick little world.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea, you know. Maybe you've just stirred things up.
No.
You said you'd get him to stay away, and now he's making threats.
It's not threats. It's just Callum warning me off.
And what's the difference?
Look, he's going to be fine. All right, I think Phil's got a message. He knows he needs to keep his distance, all right? He knows he needs to back off. I'll get him.
I need to talk to Denise.
Well, it's not happening.
It's important, all right? It's about Raymond, and I ain't leaving until I speak to her, okay?
But to sell him?
150 grand. She don't care about Raymond. All she wants is the money.
And of course, there's no guarantee if that money was paid, she'd actually make good on the deal. Ellie Nixon is a hardened criminal, a very dangerous woman.
Look, it's true. All right, but that doesn't mean you need to get involved.
Ellie is the real reason Raymond's adoptive parents died. There was some aggravation with another firm and they got driven off the road. I don't want Raymond anywhere near her. He ain't safe.
OK, so what can I do?
Put yourself forward to get custody.
What?
This is ridiculous.
But you're his mother, aren't you? You got a stable family environment. I'll pay for everything, make sure it goes through all the proper channels. It will be 100% legal. And I'll just be a silent partner, you know, in help raising it.
So, you want me to get custody and then I'll bring him up?
We'll do it together. Yeah, I'll help you, whatever you need.
You really think that she wants you to be part of her life?
This ain't about me. This is about our boy. We need to work together to keep him safe, you know, to bring him up right with people that love him. Now, Denise, please, will you help me?
Keep your distance, not for a second.
This ain't about me. I just want to make sure Raymond is looked after, that's all.
Okay, what about the police? Can they help?
Yes, of course they can.
If the old Bill get involved, Raymond could end up in care. We'll never see him again. Tell her, will you?
It's true. The only way to get a child arrangement order is if Ellie's proved unfit to parent. Otherwise, she'd need to agree to it.
How are you going to manage that?
I'm working on it.
All we need now is for you to agree to a private fostering arrangement.
Tonight?
Right. We need to talk about this. Alone.
Okay, fine. But you need to be quick. Ellie is a very dangerous woman, and we need to protect our son.
And he's not going to sign over Raymond without Phil forcing her. All right, they'll have made enemies with a nasty piece of work, and you'll have agreed to co-parent with another.
We can't just stand by. We've got to do something.
You can't!
I gave him up to give him a better life. If that ain't true, then what was the point?
Then what about us? Hey, what about our life? We're never going to be free. Not with Phil breathing down our necks. I don't want that for you, I don't want that for me, and I don't want that for the kids.
Okay. I just need time to think.
Right. I'm going to Vic. You can come and find me when you're ready.
Well,
I'm in.
You made the right decision.
But from now on, everything that we do is for Raymond. No more fighting. We need to be on the same side.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
What about Jack?
Well, you just leave that to me.
We've all got to be together on this. And that includes Jack, you know, we can't have him interfering or getting cold feet.
Yeah, well, I'll deal with that. So, how are you planning to get Ellie to hand Raymond over? I presume it isn't going to be straightforward.
I'm working on it.
Here we are again.
I've changed my mind.
Have you? I thought we were going to have a war.
I don't want that. I'll take the deal, but I need more time. 150 grand's a lot of money.
Time's in short supply. I can't just hang around waiting for you to scrape the cash together.
Just a few days, that's all.
Then there's the tax for messing me around. That's another 100.
What?
$250,000 cash, or I can call social services and put Raymond into care. Not everyone gets messed up.
All right. You get your money.
Tomorrow, or he's gone, and you'll never see your little boy again.
Four.
Your boys are raiding 4 properties.
She ain't gonna know which one of them you planted the drugs in. Well, pretended to plant the drugs in.
You really thought this through, ain't you?
He's your little boy. He's Ben's brother.
And there's nothing I need to worry about.
Just 3 o'clock. And make sure she's there with you.
I won't forget this.
You'd do the same if it was my son.
I know that we ain't always seen eye to eye, but you're family now.
He could lose his job for this. Go down.
You was there when I asked.
Dad, this is massive. This is off the scale.
Raymond is my son.
Callum is risking it.
I'd do the same for you if you was in danger.
You ain't even meant to be in that kid's life.
I'm just doing what I need to do for my boy.
After today, you leave Callum out of this.
Got my money. And if those notes are marked,
You ain't getting a penny.
I've just given up Granny time to come over here.
Hey, what you doing, reading him a story? Old woman sells her grandson.
250,000. I think that's quite reasonable.
I hear the old Bill got a tip-off. Little stash found on one of your premises.
Well, you heard wrong.
When I say little,
You wouldn't have the nerve.
I don't think the caller made it clear which premises. They'll probably want to check out a few.
You ain't playing in the sandpit anymore, Phil. I said don't.
Now, you give me Raymond, and my man will get that gear out of there before they find it.
Whatever you've told them.
That could be in any one of them houses they're looking in right now. Your son's already dead, and you got people out here that want to hurt you.
You don't talk about my boy.
Be a shame if there was no one around to get revenge for whoever did that, wouldn't it?
Is this a bad time?
This Nixon's just getting ready to sign the paperwork.
A private fostering arrangement. Just so there's no confusion about Mr. Mitchell and Miss Fox kidnapping their own child.
Want to borrow a pen?
Okay, what does he know?
Nothing.
And you ain't told him who I am?
I do paperwork. Right, young man. Out you come.
Hello. I am so happy to see you. I am going to look after you. Promise. No, I can't bring back your mum and dad, but I'm here. And you are safe. Okay, come on. Let's make you some chips.
All done.
For today, yeah. Let the dust settle, because that is my boy.